Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. I'm here today and welcoming you all to the wedding reception of my son Rohan and Meenal. My wife Renu is here alongside me, welcoming you all. It is so good to see you all here. You guys have taken a lot of time to come and bless the newlyweds. Thank you to you. Now speeches. It's a time which everyone dreads. You as an audience and myself as a orator, we all dread it. It's a dreadful time. I'm here nervous as hell, shaking in my boots, literally. And I know some of you are uncomfortable as well because you're going to get bored. But that's the nature of the game, unfortunately. I guess all I can suggest is that you think of the time you're in a hotel room, you switch on the telly, there's nothing else you got to do. You got to watch the telly. And the only channel on is showing cricket. And Rahul Dravid is batting. By the way, he's my hero. So to go on, it wasn't really my choice to do the speech. I got ordered. And I couldn't refuse that order. And that was 2 months ago. I actually started work on it straight away, knowing my limitations. And I think I had done a pretty good job. I had written a fairly decent speech, which was saucy, which was hilarious, a bit funny at times. But, you know, I got closer to the time, I got another instruction. Make sure it's not embarrassing. Well, there you go. I reread my speech, I crossed out half of it. And the other half was so disjointed, I was basically forced to redo all of it. So here I am standing in front of you, having done all my speech again. And obviously, you know, having done the speech, there's so much, it's all disjointed, you see. I got so many paperwork flowing out of all my pockets. And unfortunately for you guys, I couldn't condense it. I got so much to say. Really, you know, look how many pages are there. So guys, sorry for the ride. Hope you enjoy it. If you don't, well, blame. It's not my blame, because it wasn't my choice. Anyway, to carry on, today is the culmination of the events leading up, related to this marriage. There were a number of events which were related to this marriage, which were conducted by both Meenal's family and by my family. And to say, I mean, conducting these events is not easy. A lot of hard work goes into it. And a lot of people did a lot of hard work for that. On my side, on our side, I must thank my wife Renu. She has been the event coordinator for almost all the functions, actually all the functions on our side. And she has done well. Thank you, Renu. I love you. my son Karan, and his wife Tisha, my daughter Shivani. They have followed instructions, and you know how hard that is. Sometimes contrary, you know, not sometimes, a lot of times. So, but they have done a very good job. Not only that, they have performed a number of dance sequences of their own in various functions. They have done their rehearsals, and I thank them for it. Thank you guys, you've done a very good job. Meenal's parents, Minnie and Naveen, they have organized a number of their own functions. And the final function was the function which they hosted, the wedding ceremony they hosted in Lucknow. It was an excellent ceremony. An excellent ceremony hosted by these people. Everyone enjoyed it. And those who attended it know how much effort would have gone into it. Thank you, Minnie and Naveen, for hosting such a good function. And who can forget Mohit? Such a resourceful young man. A brother Meenal, any sister in the world will be proud to have. Thank you, Mohit. You have been great. We held a function of Sangeet in our hometown Punjab, in Bengal. And a number of people performed various dance sequences. They rehearsed, they worked really hard. And it was a decent show. People in Bengal were really appreciative of it. They had seen nothing like that before. Because people came and said to me, you know, even the photographer, he said it was an eye-opener. You know, you guys did a very good job. I take this time to show you some of the clips from that Sangeet event. But before I do that, I must share with you my grandson, Sahil. Through all this, he has been such a tremendous boy. Guys, that's just a small bit of what we saw. He was tremendous. He made me such a proud Dadu, as he affectionately calls me. Good on you, Sahal. You will be such a good... Okay, I'll take this time, take the opportunity to show you some of the events performed in our Sangeet in Bengal. First of all, I will show you my nephew, Ishan, performing The next one is from Nikhil, another nephew of ours. The next one is from Chahak, our niece. I'll show you the next one from my brother Munish and his wife Isha. Okay, the next one is from Renu's sister Rupam and her husband Sumti. Last but not the least is Bhangra, performed by Karan and other cousins. Guys, that's just part of about 15 or odd performances my family members did over there. And it was an excellent performance put up by these people. And I thank them for that. They are not here, most of them, none of them is here except Karan. But they did a very good job. Thank you. To carry on, I am going to talk a little bit about Rohan. Rohan was born on the night of 21st of January, 21st of October, 1987. 4 minutes into the new day. It was a Diwali day. Before that, he was born with a cesarean section to his mother. And before that, his mother had to be rushed to hospital about 4 or 5 weeks before that. It was a difficult pregnancy for her. Other than that, people, I must tell you, he was an excellent child. He was an ideal child. That was the most trouble he ever gave us. He was, give him a set of Legos and he will just entertain himself. He was no trouble. But before I praise him too much, I must tell you about his projectile vomits. A bit distasteful, but I must tell you, we had to face them. And he was doing them till even he was 10, 12 years old. The older he got, the bigger they became. And you know, those who know projectile vomits will know how much fun they are to clean. Well, that's a little bit in keeping with his character. He sits and doesn't discuss his problems. That's what he used to do. I mean, he would be having problem with his tummy, but he wouldn't say anything. And then he would rush to the bathroom at the last minute, never making it. And that's what he does even now. Meenal, there's a challenge for you. I've always believed that for a successful, happy married life, the woman should be smarter than the man. And I firmly believe that Meenal fulfills that criteria. She's beautiful, she's smart, and she's charming. Rohan, you have been lucky. Meenal, we welcome you to our family. Rohan, you've got a boss now. And I must tell you this, you wear the pants in the house. You're never going to be the boss. Okay, that disqualifies you. The marriage is going to change you in so many ways you don't even know. You're going to be in training now. I have been for the last 30 years. You're going to learn obedience. You're going to learn self-restraint. And you're going to learn this and you're going to learn that. The lessons are never going to stop. And after a few years, you will think you have mastered something, you know. And then you will say, but, I mean, obedience, that's how it used to be. Because you are going to learn a different shade of it. Meenal, there's not much I can tell you. The only thing I can tell you is, if you want something, ask him. He's a man, he doesn't take hints. Anyone who has observed Meenal and Rohan over the last few months cannot fail to see the love they have for each other. It is so obvious. Meenal and Rohan, I hope you have the same amount of respect and confidence in each other, because those are the pillars of a strong married life. With those words, I come to the conclusion of my speech. And I leave you with this song, which never fails to touch my heart. And thank you everyone.